Nagaland Lok Sabha MP Subong Meron Jamir Government of India ke kile ANBO ke false commitment dishe ko gina sawal korise aji Naga Council Dimapur pra taike interaction program thakibole matia homoy interaction program de MP Subong Meron Brasop Naga society ke hat milagina responsibility to deliver kurubole matishe IP details sabo
In fact, I came here to take the blessing and wanted to share the responsibilities which we all have committed. And I wanted to take the advices from all of you. And since you are carrying out the responsibility of the 20 tribes, and when it says 20 tribes for all the Nagas, and you are not here only for the Nagas, but you are here for the welfare of the minority tribes. And the Naga Council as such, you are doing the marvelous job, and you are one of the guardians of our cosmopolitan town. See, we are now having all the responsibilities. I wanted to share one thing. The last parliamentary election, we have really had a miracle, and the miracle is from our Almighty God. The divine power and the divine words, what was with all of us, with all the leaders. And as a leader, we have our followers, and we have taken the responsibilities, and people has responded and given the mandate to the secular party to Congress, which we all have a banner to safeguard our traditions, our culture, our religions, and the most important is to give the protections of the minority tribes which are with all of us. Having all this responsibility, we have shared to the people, to our voters. And God was with us, the word was with us, and the success was in our side. Now, when God has intervened in our mission, it is not only the elected MP, but it is the responsibility of all the office bearers, the councillors, and the veteran units. Now we have to work hand to hand, jointly. The teamwork has to be there. The commitment which we have given to the people, we have to deliver. The justice we have to give them. And it is not only me, but you all were on the line. You were on your missions. So as I'm repeatedly saying, we are now having in the same boat with all the responsibility, and once with our joint effort, if we give the justice to the people, that will be the another dimensions of changing of the political scenario in the state. And the most important thing is, now with all our joint effort, we have to deliberate and create the awareness to the people that how important is the lone MB's seat and Nagaland? What is the responsibilities and how much gain MB can exercise and work for the people of the state with coordination and teamwork of all the grassroots, the first leadership. That is very important. And now we have to bring under one umbrella. And we should work out in such a way that how important is a lone MB for a state. And for that matter, I cannot do all the performance. I cannot act. Maybe I may be a good merchant, but until unless the chips, I may be a good computer, but until unless the chips is put in the brain, the machine will not work. The machine will be useless. So all those comprises of the activities now we all have to be involved together. Now see, Dimapur is a cosmopolitan, we all know. And how is the conditions? What is the conditions? Where is our Naga situation is heading? That we have to know. How our people are facing the problems at these situations? And what will be our responsibility? That we have to, the direction has to be very clear now. For example, we have 2 agreements with the government of India. And the two agreements, one is waiting for 9 years, the another agreement is waiting for 7 years. And any agreements, simply waiting will create the problems only. And the government of India is very much aware of how they are going to create the problems. While waiting for that agreements, for the implementation of the Naga political solutions, another problems, without solving the 2 other problems, again the government of India has brought another problem for our brothers and sisters of MBO. Now we have the 3 major problems. And to solve the 3 major problems, we all are involved now. We have to play our role. As MB, definitely I'm going to talk with the government of India in the parliament. I have to put a question to the government of India, why it is not solving? Why without having any solution, why you have made that agreement? Why our brothers, those who are fighting for the Nagas' freedom, why you are allowing to wait for 9 years? Why you are allowing us to wait for 7 years? Why government of India is giving the false commitment to our MBO people? I'm definitely going to shout. But you all are also have the same responsibilities. Now we have to go to our brothers. Having all those agreements, why you are waiting for the 9 years? Why you are waiting for the 7 years? Is not that you have any solutions? Is there any way to fight with the government of India that our public also can do something to achieve the early solution for the Nagas? That part we have to play. That part we have to play since our freedom fighters has made the agreement with the government of India. Now having these agreements, what the monitoring cells are doing, they are taking very lightly. The ceasefire monitoring cell is not acting. And there we have to say something that your ceasefire monitoring is failing in your functionings. How in the daylight in the market, our own people are shorted. How the problem is creating. And see, all the members, the business establishment, they are shifting down to Calcutta. They are not having a comfortable to stay at Dimapur. Who is losing that? It is Nagas. It is the economy. Dimapur's economies will go down. I think that's also our responsibility. They are shifting to Katkati just next one gate there. Is there the place is very peaceful, and here in Dimapur is critical to stay for them? Who is responsible? State government also is responsible. But our NGOs and our Baron body also is responsible. We should also take up the matters. One businessman leaving our state is a great loss for our state. That also we have to give a protection to them. For example, from here, one truck of load is going to Mogokchong, Zivoto, or the longest far-flung road is Kifri. A truck load reaching in one of our brother's state, district, they can get 30 na, 40 na, ki lagase niche na, tax digi na hi, tati punji jaito. Ekta sumandi 30-40 tax utaginahi punjile money, just thinking that how our brothers and sisters in those far-flung areas can afford to pay that commodities. And the commodities are charging our brothers and sisters again. They have to pay the burden. To amakan nichor nagar rasta ti kun nasi nijanina 30-40 tax diginahi sumam bunjibo last situation. In that situation, shall we take rest? Itu nishina situation di amibi naga leader ase to amang itu koigina aram roina boibo. No. That they are all our brothers and sisters. Now we have to take up that responsibility now. And state government, unfortunately, the system itself, we cannot expect the good governance or the deliverance from our state. Now it is across the lawmaking and the policy that we cannot do it. But we will be the agency to feed the government, to make them strong and to act. So these are the situations our Nagas are facing as of today. So, and that's without leaders like all of us, without our joint effort, this problem will not be solved. Now we have 24 factions, and they are all fighting for our Naga freedoms. We have to see their welfare also. Now again, those freedom fighters also, I think it is their responsibility to see our welfare also, because they are fighting for us. Those 24 factions also, they have the responsibility. When they are fighting a freedom for our Nagas, they have the responsibility that they are also having a responsibility to look after our welfares. When they are fighting for us, we all are having the same responsibility to see that their welfare goes well. So I think there should not be any communication gap now. And we have to voice for the betterment of for the Nagas. I think our state government also definitely, because everything has to root through the state government. We all should be in touch with the state government. And we should advise the state government also. At the same time, the most important thing is, why not let us take our responsibility to meet our brothers, those who are fighting for us, those who have made 2 agreements for us. We have to tell them that let us exploit it at the earliest. And in the name of all our leaders, the given opportunity, I'll also speak in the parliament about the issues. So those are some basic issues where our Naga leaders, the councillors, we have to put our head together and try to hammer up. When the time, when the opportunity, when the things in our hand, we have to handle it properly. And I feel our situation is deteriorating. Our economy is going down. Our sons and daughters, they are not blessed in the proper place. Now even the most important thing of the agreements also, the framework agreement, the agreed position also, Government of India is still playing with us. I think it is now our time that we should speak to our brothers. We should give support to our brothers. We should speak to Government of India. And the monitoring cell also, ceasefire monitoring cell also has to activate. And having all those agreements, monitoring ceasefire, the cells is there. But again, Armed Force Special Act is imposed in our state. So where is the logic? There is no logic. Monitoring cell is there, agreement is there, peace accord is there. Still again, Armed Special Force is imposed in our state. I don't know, these things we have to very seriously, the black loose is with us. So I think we have to study thoroughly and we have to bless to the state government as well as the Government of India. Unless all of us unite together, unless all of us make a teamwork, the thinking and visions which our Nagas have, it will be difficult. So, as our President has rarely cited, the Naga Council Dimapur is one of the symbolic of unity among the Nagas. So when the 20 tribes of Nagas under one banner, and when we cannot speak of the unity and the work for the unifications of our Nagas, we cannot expect any other organizations. So let us have a close relationship, close interactions, and let us go to the Hohos, and then we'll go to our freedom fighters also, Naga national workers also, and to the state government as well as the Government of India. Let us try to be little more responsible leaders. And during all your times, during our time, if we can bring a little change, that will make us differences to bring the peace among the Nagas. And as a mere MB, whatever is possible from my side, I'm ready to help. I'm ready to run around. Only what I want from all of you is kindly advise, give us a wisdom, give us blessing, and give me the assignments.
It is an apex and all this. In order to regulate its activities, Naga Council has its own preamble that is adopted and constituted on 25th January 1994. From there onward, Naga Council Dimapur is guided by its preamble and constitution, thereby functioning accordingly. Some of the aims of Naga Council, few important ones. One is to promote cooperation and unity among all the Naga tribes, to promote integrity of brotherhood among its members, to promote social and cultural values of the people by showcasing cultural activities of tribes, tribal communities, and non-tribal community, and uphold peace and harmony, to promote and propagate the customary practices of every Naga tribes in the realm of modern society that shall be obligatory to settle any issue relating to the Naga traditions and customary practices in the event of any dispute arises. To open its door and seek wider fellowship with any other like-minded civil society organization within its aim and objectives of the councils. We are also very aware that Naga Council is constituted by 20 Dimapur-based tribal. 20 Naga tribes have affiliated in this Naga Council, and these tribe, Dimapur-based tribal unions, send their 2 representatives. So altogether we have 40 plus 16 tribes of Nagas of Nagaland, and we have 4 tribes from South Naga who is affiliated with Naga Council. They are all these 20 tribes, namely ASTD Dimapur, Anal Ho Dimapur, Chang Union Dimapur, Chakra Amik Kota Union Dimapur, Dimapur Sumit Council, Kyamungan Union Dimapur, Konek Union Dimapur, Lotha Ho Dimapur, Mao Ho Dimapur, Pom Union Dimapur, Pomai Ho Dimapur, Rangma Public Organization Dimapur, Rongmai Community Dimapur, Sanctum Union Dimapur, Tangol Union Dimapur, Dikir Union Dimapur, Western Chasang Ho Dimapur, Western Bottery Ho Dimapur, Yimkyong Union Dimapur, Ziliang People Organizations, Naga Women. Then besides this tribe, we have 4 civil society who has affiliated with us is Naga Women Ho Dimapur, GB Union Sarat Dimapur, Dimapur Urban Colony Chairman Federation, and Dimapur Naga Student Union Dimapur.